But I've got another question from Rob. I don't know if you want to hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Are you sure? Because he asked a toughie. So
But before you say that, I've got a
no,
question
no.
here for you,
Oh,
saying, do you like Benny Loves You?
I haven't seen Benny Loves You. I think if I'm not mistaken, that's the teddy bear, the red kind of Elmo teddy bear. The
I think so.
Yeah, I've wanted to. I've wanted to for so
Yeah,
long.
it is.
But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I haven't seen that one, but I do need to. That is on my watch list. Thank you, whoever
Alrighty,
sent that in.
Rob. That was from Glenn.
Okay.
So
Oh,
yeah, Rob,
thank you, Glenn.
um, stump me again.
Yeah, he says, which horror film would be a better comedy?
Hmm. Why do you do this to me, mate?
Yeah, I
Why
know,
are you doing
I
this?
know.
What would
I
be a
told
better
you. I told
comedy?
you. Because yeah, I've definitely got Megan. I think Megan would make a great comedy.
Oh,
Just the idea of a
yeah.
dancing robot.
Because all I can think of is ages ago, or when I was a kid, I was gonna do a parody of a Nightmare on Elm Street, but it was gonna be a Nightmare on Elmo Street. But then that was gonna be a nightmare for like copyright and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it would
I've,
have
I,
been Tina wakes up and not having slashes in her dress, she'd have like feathers from like Big Bird in her bed.
I've had someone send in. Imagine Leslie Nielsen in Saw.
Okay, do you want to play a game? I don't know what went a little Goldblum a little bit, but
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
Leslie Nielsen.
yeah. It's just
You
like
shouldn't have
yeah,
mentioned him. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, surely you want to play
I
a
would
game. Don't call me Shirley.
have been so. Oh no, well Megan's like a really good pick, obviously for that. But
Yeah.
what could you do?
So you just think of it like a birthday party gone wrong, and it's just like, a kid's birthday party, and then it just becomes chaos ensues in a comedy escapade.
Yeah,
That's your very quick pitch. That's like a very quick pitch.
yeah, but
But
that's your pick. I can't think of anything that's I'm not going to turn into like a parody from like Mel Brooks maker or something like that.
no, I mean, Evil Dead. Evil Dead's a great one. A bunch of friends go there. They go, oh, we're gonna unleash. They read from the book, and then it
Maybe you said a
turns out,
Serbian film.
yeah, it turns out they're spicy demons. They're not just possessive demons. They're spicy demons, and there's some other kind of raw carnage that happens. So,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, a Serbian film. My God.
oh my
Uh,
God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, oh dear.
I don't really know. Nah, you've got me. You've got me, Rob.
There you are,
Stop that.
Rob. Yeah, I know. It is terrible. He said Jaws as a comedy. I think he could. Bit of Benny Hill music.
Having said that, I remember watching Jaws: The Revenge with a friend, and because we were kind of like, how is it this shark can, telepathically know that the person it's after is going to a different freaking country, going
Yeah.
into waters it shouldn't be going into, and for some reason we kept on giving the shark like a Jamaican accent every time it came out of the water. Cancelled. But
Yeah.
yeah, we were just trying to get through it.
I mean, like in defense of you doing that accent, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real, people. Mario Van Peebles' accent isn't any better. That that
He
is
was
that
in
is.
Jamaica. He just happened to be in the water, and that was a shark's voice. That wasn't me.
Oh my days. Oh, thank you so much for questions. And while we've got people here, I did want to just quickly say thank you everyone for jumping on the live, whoever has. And honestly, um, I know I've had quite a few comments and stuff. I didn't mean to be rude or nothing, but no, appreciated.
No, thank you for everyone. I can't see anyone's count. I heard one point I had 4 people here. I'm guessing,
Yeah.
well, because you're only in the afternoon, so you'd have a lot more people and stuff like that. Nate here just asked what your thoughts were on Eden Lake.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, now we're getting into it. Um, I, 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 I would just also like to say, Nate, thank you. I would love to hear your thoughts as well, if you could send them through, because I will be really brief. I'm not a fan of Eden Lake. And that's not because it's a bad movie or anything. Um, I can quite imagine for you, you have in Australia films that um, how can I put them? Social horror movies, or you know,
Yes.
like Chopper and things like that. You get quite a lot
Yeah.
of Australian gang movies. Well,
Yeah.
we were going through a period of what we call yobbos, um, aggravated youths just annoying everyone and just destroy, thinking you could walk down the high street and just see that. Like, why do I need to see it in a movie? Personally, I didn't realize it was Michael Fassbender at the time and Kelly Riley. I love them both. I think that might be one I need to go back to because I really appreciate them. But just seeing yobbos, um, like aggressive youths being absolute, no, not for me. That's because we get that all the time, all the time. Yeah, I've had to silence myself, but yeah, we get them all the time over here, or at least we did during the 2000s, and it was just when you see another movie like that, no.
Have you heard of Eshays here? They're kind of like our 12, 13-year-old, 14-year-old little gangsters. They sound like
No.
Eshay, brah. They sound like that. They think they own everything. Seriously. That's how they sound. And also, that wasn't Nate who said that. That was actually my mate Brody. And for some
Oh,
reason,
sorry,
it's saying his
Brody.
name is Nate. But no,
Oh,
no, no,
sorry,
that's not.
Brody.
That's but
Yeah,
for some reason it's a different name on here. But yeah, you actually saying that the yobbos makes me think of. But then we call people yobbos here in Australia as well. There's yobbos, bogans, eshays.
yeah. We
Um,
have chavs. Yeah, chavs. They're
yeah, the one that would be kind of like on par with that one here would be the movie Snowtown. If you've seen that one.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
That one is not wholesome family viewing. That is a movie
Yeah,
I've only seen once, and
yeah.
I will probably never watch it again. Not because it's a bad film. It's
Mm,
very heavy with the subject matter.
mm,
The way things get filmed here, sometimes it's the film quality. We don't make things, as we both say, we don't make things glossy here. Things are very
yeah,
raw. Things are rough with some of the things that we do make here, and it was actually based on a real crime
yeah.
which happened in our lifetime. So we all know this. We're all aware of it. And there's a scene in there. It's a how do I say it without getting bent? Someone being hurt repeatedly scene.
Yeah.
And I even got to a part while I was watching it where I said, if you're gonna do it, just do it because it was so rough to watch. And then one of the main characters actually screams it out. So it's a very hard hitting movie. So that's something you really need to kind of mentally prepare yourself for because that is full of a lot of things that you just really don't get too much in film. A lot of like violent things you don't get too much, and
Yeah,
just very, very raw, very hard hitting, and
yeah,
it is definitely worth watching at least once.
cool, cool. I'll
Strain
try.
cinema equals realism. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I'll try and stream that on Amazon because I know the company that released it in the UK, so I can. They tend to have a good partnership with Amazon. So I'll try and like stream it if I can. Yeah, but because I'm not paying 20 quid for a Blu-ray just to then trade it in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, trade it in. But no, no, like that. like I think for because we seem to go through cycles as well. We had films like Nil by Mouth and um, what was it? It was Nil by Mouth, Tyrannosaur that dealt with domestic um, abuse. We had other films as well, and we tend to go through those cycles through our kitchen sink dramas and stuff. But yeah, like when you say that, you do get to a point where it is like, oh my God, it's another, it can get quite. That's why I love horror. That's why I love like science fiction and even westerns. It's that kind of more escapist because,
Yeah.
like you say, the way we film them, something like Mike Lee's film. I don't know if I better not. I better not even risk it. But Mike Lee made a film that is, yeah, it's got David Thewlis in it basically, and it's it's a good film, but it's so raw and honest. And again, you could just walk out onto your, street or whatever, and you can see those kind of things here. And it's like to then have that as part of your entertainment or part of your film watching. I think films like that worth a watch once, like you say, but sometimes, for me, I'm getting to that stage in my life where I want the fantasy,
Yeah.
a little bit more, you know.
Well, we've been on for 2.5 hours. So,
Yes, no,
yeah. How would you
thank
feel
you.
about bringing an end to this at the moment?
No, 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 no. That's fine. Honestly, honestly, that's fine. But I would thank you so much. I know it's late, really late for you, so um, no, it's been great.
Well, thank you to everyone who jumped on. I really appreciate everyone on my stream, everyone on Richard's stream. And hopefully we can do this again, maybe at a time where we can kind of bring the times a little bit, I don't know, a
Mm,
little bit earlier
yeah,
for you, a little bit earlier for me. And that
yeah,
way
yeah,
we actually get, and also, yeah, that way we can actually probably both get a good amount of people coming in at the same time.
yeah,
So that'll
yeah,
be great.
yeah, yeah.
And thank you for people who left questions, thank you people who commented, and everyone else. Uh,
Yes, no, thank
yeah,
you.
I think it was a great first show.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, because this is the thing is like as I think I've said before, but it's our first proper face-to-face conversation because we're on
Yeah,
opposite sides of the world, and then to have that, then with questions, and then in a TikTok live, it's been quite a. I definitely think we found our groove now. So this is
I think so.
it's all good. We're
We got
too
to do
nice though.
these. We got to pick a subgenre. We got to pick one franchise and just stick with that for a show. Or even if we actually do go
Oh
offline and
yeah,
do a podcast or something like that, do a couple of
yeah.
those. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
I've already got
I
some
mean,
topics on for those as well.
I was going to say next one should be definitely like Nightmare on Elm Street. Go for it. Like either that or Scream. Like we go into them. Something
Yep,
you really
definitely.
love. I would love to hear you talk about franchises like a lot like that in depth. So yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on and doing this for me because I know you said you had a hectic week at work, and
No, no,
hopefully
no,
this
no.
made things a little bit easier for you.
No, honestly, it was like when you said like I knew my days were going to be quite tight and stuff because I was working this morning. So I
Yeah.
literally like I pegged it from work. I've got a Subway sitting there. It's nice and cool. It's all good. Because I haven't even eaten. I haven't eaten all day. So
Actually been a lot of fun. I'm really glad
no,
we did this.
no, me too. It's been like another big bucket list item crossed off. Got to talk to Yvonne, Shell, honestly, yeah, honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure. So thank you.
At least you know I'm real because everyone's liking that those AI photos I posted on
Oh,
my Instagram. I'm like, that's not even me. Everyone say it's not me.
yeah. Don't worry. I've been talking to you for years, so I know what you sounded like. So as soon as I heard all right and the badum, yeah, because I love the way
Dum
you
dum
say yeah,
dum
but
dum.
it's but you go yeah. So as soon
But
as I started
yeah,
hearing
I
that,
do.
I'm like, yeah, she's real, she's real.
It's
And
Dal.
then me, it's the chin stroking. Yeah,
It's
me, it's the
Yvonne.
chin stroking now. But no,
Alrighty, so I
yeah,
will speak to you some other time. We will do another one of these at a time at our
yes,
convenience. And I hope everyone else has a good day over there. Hope everyone here who's stayed up has a good night and has a good Sunday. Good seeing you,
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah. No, no, it was good seeing you as well. Thank you for the horror chat. And everyone, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. And goodbye.
Bye.